Cool. So let's get this kicked off. Protein. Why is it so important? What are the benefits of protein and strategies to increase your protein intake? So, why is protein so crucial for your health? Protein is an essential macronutrient. It plays a critical role within the function of our bodies. It's made up of several amino acids. Basically, without protein in our diets, our bodies cannot function properly. It can lead to a hell of a lot of health issues. In addition, it also plays a big role when it comes down to getting rid of muscle pain, making your hair look nice, making your skin look nice. Because basically what happens when you consume protein gets converted into something called amino acids. Amino acids are essentially the building block of your body. So protein will get absorbed in the stomach, converted across into amino acids. Then it'll be going across to sort of the muscles to repair them from the workout. It will help you look more toned. It will get rid of a muscle pain, makes your hair look healthier, and a load of other things. So it is so important. One of the most well-known benefits of protein, as I said, it is the muscle growth sort of repair bit. This is because protein, as I said, contains amino acids, the building blocks of our body. As well as helping with muscle growth, protein will also help weight loss. This is because protein will help reduce appetite. So you're going to feel a lot longer fulfiller. So you're going to be a lot less likely to snack. To the point, I've got some clients who moved away from the calorie counting and just counted their protein and got their protein up to about 150 grams of protein a day. And they really struggled to go off and snack, that 7, 8, 9 o'clock at night. Another benefit of protein is the ability that it has to help improve our immune system. This is because many of our immune cells rely on amino acids so they can function properly. So you need to make sure that you are hitting your protein, not just to tone up, but for your immune system to work. Overall, there are so many benefits of incorporating protein into your diet, from supporting the muscle growth, aiding weight loss, improving your immune function. Protein is essential, and in my eyes, it is the king of the macronutrients, because you can go low carb, you can go low fat, but going low protein will have so many sort of dangers towards your health if you do that over the long term. So really focus on nailing your protein. Protein is not just for bodybuilders. Protein is for everyone. So how much protein do you actually need? So as I said, protein plays such an essential role in our body. It is critical for building and repairing our body. The tissues, our muscles. The amount of protein that we need depends heavily on a few different factors. So studies sort of show that you want to go between about 0.8 grams to about 2.5 grams per kilo of your body weight. With me and my clients, I tell us to aim for about 2 grams, but I fully appreciate if you're on, if you're having 20, 30 grams of protein a day, all of a sudden saying you want to double your body weight with that protein number, that's going to be so unrealistic. So find out where you are right now, and then just gradually increase it, rather than just going balls deep and essentially setting yourself up to fail. However, it does depend on the individual. For example, athletes, people who train, people who exercise a lot, they need more protein to support muscle growth and muscle repair. Older adults as well require more protein to prevent age-related muscle loss, which will also help your bones be stronger. So what I do with my clients, as I said, they have 3 ways in terms of tracking their nutrition. They can either calorie count, they can take photos of their food and send it across to me, or I have a cheat book that tells them all of the portion sizes that they need. So, for example, within this cheat book, it says for dinner, if you're having chicken, I want you to have 150 grams of chicken. For dinner, if you're having a steak, I want you to have about 150 to 170 grams of steak, depending which cut it is. So they are the 3 ways I go over with my clients. The beautiful thing as well, I fully appreciate not everyone likes calorie counting. So if you don't like calorie counting, that portion control is a brilliant method to learn on how much protein you need. Or the other one, as I said, my clients, they take a photo of their meals and then upload it onto the app, and then I'll give them feedback based on what I'm seeing. So if I'm seeing a chicken breast where it's literally just the size of a palm, I'm probably going to say your protein for your dinner is a little bit too low. So let's aim for 2 palms kind of thing. So that's another good way to work out how much protein you need. Now, when it comes down to how many times you need to be consuming protein, I'm going to go into this a little bit later on. I want a lot of people to aim for 5 protein servings a day. I'm saying protein servings, not meals. So a protein shake would count as a protein serving. It doesn't need to be a full-blown meal. So, bam, bam, bam. Hitting your daily protein target is really important. Because as I said, unlike fats, unlike carbs, protein cannot be stored in your body for later use. So a lot of my clients who calorie cycle, so what calorie cycling is, they count their calories from basically Friday to Friday to make sure they end the week in a calorie deficit. Their protein target will stay the same day in, day out, day in, day out, because protein doesn't really get stored in the body for later use. That's why it's so important to consume the right amount of protein every day. The daily protein requirement, as I said, it varies on a lot of different things: how active you are, your age, your sex, your weight, your muscle mass, and so much more. But a good rule of thumb, daily aim for about 1.8 to 2.2 grams of protein with per day, whatever that number is. So protein sources and sort of ideas to get your protein sources up. Chicken is a great one. Beef, ribeye, minced pork, minced turkey, turkey breast, pork, bacon, Greek yogurt, cottage cheese. There are loads of different ways to get your protein up. Turkey breast is a good example. It's a very lean sort of protein source. So you do also need to consider, when it does come down to picking out your protein, if you pick something like a ribeye might have a lot of protein in, but then on the flip side, it's got a lot of fat. So you take protein shakes. Protein shakes are very, very widely used across the board, purely because you're getting a very, very pure sort of serving of protein from that. You're not really getting anything else. So the calories within a protein shake near enough just comes from the protein, rather than, a ribeye, which will also contain fats. But then on the flip side, the ribeye, it's got high iron, and there's a lot of other minerals that come with it. So it is a little bit of a balancing act, but this is something where I work closely with my clients to make sure where the food is. And going back, talking about how to get your protein up as well, one of the best analogies I've ever heard when it comes down to should people have protein powder is protein powder is much like watching porn. Sure, it will get you there, but it's not as good as a real thing. And that's because, as I said, going back to beef, you're getting a lot of minerals and nutrients, where protein powder, you're just getting that pure protein. So, ways to increase your protein. The best way to increase your protein, without a doubt, is planning your meals. This is hands down the best way to increase your protein, because you're planning in advance. You know what you're going to be consuming in advance, rather than just playing it by ear. Another one is incorporating protein-rich snacks. So that's having a protein shake, that's having a protein bar, that's having protein crisps. There's loads of different sort of protein snacks you can have to get your protein up. But again, don't rely on just protein shakes as a way to get it up. As I said, protein shakes, much like watching porn. Sure, it's good. Sure, it will get you there, but it's not as good as the real thing. So overall, protein is an essential amino acid that provides us numerous benefits for overall health and wellness. It helps with muscle growth and muscle repair. So if you feel like, I've got pain in my legs from doing a heavy leg day, protein will help prevent that. It won't completely cancel it out, but it will help prevent that. On top of that, it helps with weight loss, improves your immune system, and so much more. It is so important to prioritize protein intake by consuming varied different types of protein, including animal and plant-based options ideally. So things like chickpeas as well is a fantastic non-animal source of protein. By making small changes within your diet, such as meal planning in advance, incorporating protein-rich snacks, you can easily increase your protein without really needing to worry too much about it. The best way, as silly as it sounds, 3 ways to increase your protein: eat more of it, drink more of it, combine the two. It is as simple as that. So as I said earlier on, if you're having 1 palm of a chicken breast for dinner, up it to 2. And just take it from there. And yeah, anyway, have a good one, guys. I'll see you later. Bye.